What is going on, everybody? It's the NBA Guru Show. A big time loss by the Kings, 130 to 104. We're going to get all into it. We're going to talk about Durant, what options he has, where he wants to go, all in this today's show. Naf, how you doing tonight?
Probably doing much better than Kings fans, I'll tell you that. That was a very depressing game. Depressing
Ugly stuff.
performance, ugly stuff. Yeah, it's not been a good stretch of games here for Sacramento.
I don't even know what to say after that one. The defense was just unbelievably bad. They were just going all at Curry and letting everyone else score wide open shots, wide open buckets, 3-pointers all the way. I'm pretty sure the Warriors. I think they did. They were. Let's see. They
Yeah,
were.
let's see. Looking at the 3-pointers.
22 of
Yeah, 20,
39.
yeah,
You're
crazy.
gonna lose a lot of games
56%
like
from
that.
three.
And I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, if we looked at the Knicks box score, it was 22 for 40, so it's pretty much the same exact thing.
Yeah.
It's just really bad all the way. I mean, Curry barely even did anything, and we lost by 26 points.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, Malik Monk was awful. Zach Levine. I mean, that guy. His turnovers are just absolutely disgusting at times. I
Not a
mean, that
good
guy just makes the
game.
dumbest. He makes the dumbest plays, losing the ball at the backcourt. He went backcourt. I mean,
That
just
was
ever.
yeah, that was like Dan Orlovsky, man, just running out
Yeah.
of bounds for a safety. Like no spatial awareness. That was
Five turnovers.
not a good game from Zach Levine.
Oh my god! And I'm looking at the box score. He had a minus 34. That's just not going to be doing it. I mean, the next worst was minus 17, but
17,
minus
yeah.
34. I mean, he
Minus
was
34
easily
is
the
crazy.
easily the worst player on the team. To be honest, I mean, he
Really?
made
You
all
think
his.
so? Him or Monk? I mean, he at least shot a high percentage. He only missed
I
one
know.
shot.
I know, but all of those got rid of when he turned the ball over
Turned the
at half
ball over.
court.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
it negated it. At least like Malik had like 6 assists. Still not great. Missed a lot of threes, but and we missed a decent amount of free throws for some good players. But and Keegan Murray, man, every time I see him, it has been open 3-pointer. It's just not going in this
Yeah,
year.
I'm gonna be honest. Keegan Murray is not what Sacramento Kings fans hoped for him to be. I know when you guys picked him, you had that good run, and that was nice. And they're taking victory laps for drafting him over Jaden Ivey. But I think that flipped around back this year. I know Jaden Ivey got hurt and missed the rest of the season, but he was looking good. But I
Yeah.
think Keegan Murray, I think his ceiling is just a role player on a championship team, 3-and-D type of guy.
Mhm.
And that's not what you want from your fourth overall pick. Um, but yeah, I don't see it with Keegan Murray. Sorry, Kings fans.
It's rough. Keegan Murray this year he's making 12 points a game. He regressed there. Seven
Yeah,
rebounds, an assist and a half on 44% shooting, and his 3-point percentage is 33.5 this year. I just want to compare it to Jaden Ivey's stats this year before he got hurt.
Jaden Ivey. Yeah, go ahead.
He's blowing up a little bit. 17 and a half points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and he shot 41% from 3 this year.
Jaden Ivey was really yeah.
Assists, and he shot 41% from 3 this year.
Jaden Ivey was really yeah. He took a really big leap this year,
Yeah.
which is
And that was the big
expected in his
question.
third season.
That
Yeah,
was the big question mark for him was his shooting. And
yeah,
46 and
exactly.
41, that's pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. And that's seeing that jump in shooting is good. And the reason that they didn't take him in the first place was a Fox versus Ivy. They play the same position. I don't know if that was the reason that Monty McNair didn't take him. Deep down only he knows. But that right now it looks like the Kings especially are starving for a point guard.
It's tough.
So
Yeah.
it's tough right now. Sorry,
We
Kings fans.
we needed a wing, so I mean it looked good in the beginning, but I mean McNair hasn't cared for that position too much because he drafted Tyrese and he didn't care about that with Fox. He drafted Davion Mitchell and stuff
That's
like
true.
that. So
He did. He has done it before.
I think he really did believe Keegan was the pick.
Yeah,
Uh,
I guess he probably did deep down because he did do it before.
yeah, Flores. When you don't have a good defensive scheme and don't trust, yeah.
Yeah,
I
let's
mean,
talk
Doug.
about the defense. Yeah, it just feels like they were just selling out to, like you said. I mean, you talked about it last time in the previous game. They're just selling out to stop Curry. which is
Yeah.
ends up with open threes. I mean, all the wide open backdoor cuts the Warriors were getting was crazy. There were so many open layups, and I mean, Draymond Green had like 23 points. So Draymond Green never scores more than 20 points.
Leading score for the team. Pretty
Leading
pretty
score for
bad.
the team. Um,
58% shooting
I think
for Golden State.
I think they
It's
also had
ugly.
9 players in double figures, so that's crazy. So I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, Curry didn't have a bad game, but you still got blown out by 30 at the end. And Curry was also, I don't know if this was a game to do that. He was, he had that 4,000 3-point
Yeah.
shot. He ended up making that in his last three, I think. But he was also holding his hip a little and injured, so this was probably not the game to double him and to go with the same defensive scheme that they did last game, which they ended up getting blown out too. So it's like if you're a coach, you got to make these adjustments. You know,
Yeah. Yeah, he's not making them. And if the Kings could trade for Giannis, yeah, if only
yeah. Giannis,
pigs
I think,
can fly.
is looking happy in Milwaukee. I thought Giannis would be the next superstar to leave, but yeah. I mean, we could
Uh,
we could do this. Look at the Kings' schedule. They
yeah,
don't have
we
that
can.
many games left. So they have
There's
Phoenix tomorrow. That's going to be a big game.
yeah.
Um,
Should I put up?
what's your
Should I put the
Yeah, yeah, put
games
the
on here?
schedule up. What do you think should happen if they lose to Phoenix tomorrow? Is that a sort of disaster code red situation?
It's tough because Sabonis isn't playing, and it's
Oh,
tough to
okay.
see.
Yeah, Sabonis isn't playing, but Sabonis
We need
is he really
Sabonis
going to
back.
save the team?
I mean, it'd be nice to have him. He's a little bit of an option. I mean, our defense isn't going to get better, but I will say that it might be. If a Phoenix game is looking ugly, it might be time to start Keon Ellis. You just have to at this point.
As start and bench who? Monk,
Um,
Levine.
man, I want to say Levine. I want
Wow,
if I'm the coach, I'm benching Levine.
really?
Because I think Monk is the best play, like the best playmaker on the team, and he's with Sabonis. He has got good chemistry. I would make it a Monk, Ellis, DeMar lineup with Keegan and Sabonis.
Yeah,
Um,
Ellis was good defensively today. I mean, offensively, he missed a few open threes,
yeah.
but he at least creates. So there's that.
Let me
Oh,
blow
okay,
this
so
up
the
a little
state,
bit.
yeah, zoom in a little.
I'll even blow it up even more here.
Yeah, yeah, blow it up. Let's go to okay. So they play Phoenix, I think, twice. Last game of the season too.
Yeah.
So
So
Phoenix is probably a toss up. If they don't win that game, then this is a rough schedule.
um, yeah. So let's see. We're at 33 wins right now. So let's see how many we can get. So Phoenix. That's tomorrow. I don't see it.
Oh wow, you're calling in the loss already?
I just don't see it. I don't see us winning. I'll give us a Chicago.
No,
I'll
back
give
to back,
us
dude. They got to fly to Phoenix.
yeah. I'll give us
Okay, so that's a L. Memphis is a L.
yeah. Cleveland's an L.
Cleveland's an L. Chicago is
Chicago.
probably a win.
I'll give us Chicago. I think the next two after that, next three after that, we lose.
Wow, so that's one in what is that? One in
Seven.
7,
Yeah.
1-7, and
Yeah.
then Portland is probably an L to be honest.
One
The way
six.
Portland's playing,
No, I'll
Portland has
give
been playing
Portland. I
okay.
know they've been playing better, but I think Kings have some revenge factor. They lost to them last. So we'll go
2-7.
2-6. I think now we lost. Yeah,
No,
six.
one. Yeah, yeah, 6. Okay,
2-6.
2-6.
Orlando. Oh man, now we got a long road trip here.
Oh wow, yeah, that's.
I mean, there's
I'll
some winnable team games.
That's also the first trip on East Coast, 2 p.m. Body clock's going to be on 11
Yeah,
a.m. That's
yeah.
rough.
Well, I'll take this as a loss. I think they can. I think they could beat the
Two and
next
seven.
three.
Okay, so you think Indiana, Washington, Charlotte is 3 in a
Yeah,
row,
let's give them those games. That's what
5-7.
5-7,
Yeah,
5-8 with
5-8,
Cleveland. I'm gonna go
5-9.
5-9 with Detroit.
Yep, five and
Five and
ten.
10 Denver,
Then these
and
last two are going to
split
be
them.
huge. 6-11.
Yeah, and what was that? 39 games.
Interesting. Yeah, let's see. That would be 39, 39
Yeah,
and 43.
it'd be if we can get 40, it'd be good. But yeah, I think 39 wins. I don't know what that
You
does
think that?
for.
Yeah. Well, Phoenix is right now 30 and 36. So
Oh, okay.
They are
Yeah,
4 games behind in the loss column, but they do play the Kings twice.
yeah, it's huge.
So if they beat the Kings twice, then they're essentially just have to make up 2 games.
Cody saying, "Yeah, I know, $50 million off the bench. You kind of have to do it at this point. I don't think he's even worth anything to try to showcase him, because Chicago, they had him for a while, couldn't trade him for anything until a desperate Sacramento Kings team, a desperate Vivek needed to get rid of or needed to stay relevant. So that's why they got him. But I think it's tough." Some
Yeah.
cheap tickets. Yeah, it's 8, 5, 8, 8. If you go to a Pelicans game, I believe they're saying on the secondary market you can get them for $2.
Oh, really? Wait, in
Yeah.
Golden One?
No, in New Orleans.
Oh, New Orleans tickets are like $1.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
cheap, they're like $1, $2. It's
yeah.
crazy. You could look it up, and it's like, yeah, you could pretty much. They're paying you to go to the game.
Flores has got
Oh,
38,
Flores has
42.
it. Flores has one less loss than we do.
Wow. Okay, okay.
Well, well, Flores, you're missing 2 games, so he probably has him 38 and 44.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have him 39 and 43. So he's giving them
One
one
less win.
loss. So I mean, at this point, this is where you need to make up injuries for Levine, DeRozan. This is where you need to start. I'm telling, this is a message of Monty McNair. Start looking for the injury bugs and start shutting down the players and get that tank out.
What's all right, so what's the percent right now you think the Kings are making playoffs?
Kings making playoffs right now just because of. So I mean Dallas. So let's see. Dallas would be I would say it's above 50% still.
Whoa, what?
Just because bro, I mean, look at Dallas. They're 33 and 34. You think Dallas is gonna?
No, make the playoffs. Make the
Oh,
playoffs.
oh, playoffs,
Yeah,
playoffs,
yeah.
playoffs. Yeah,
Like
playoffs. It's got to be
we're
less than 5%, less than 10%. I'll give them less than 10%. What
Yeah,
about you?
I'm giving them 20%.
Wow, 1 in 5 chance.
I think we're gonna get the ninth or 10th seed. We're gonna have a date with Phoenix. I think it's a coin toss on that one. And then yeah, then you have to face Minnesota or uh
Minnesota would.
yeah, Minnesota's a loss.
Minnesota. I think is going to jump into the top 6. They've been
Yeah.
that good.
I mean, maybe even Houston drops down that low. Who knows? But maybe you play Houston, then you play Houston or the Clippers, and that's another coin toss. So you got to give them some chance.
I guess if it is it is a one-off game. So,
Anything could
but if
happen.
it is 9-10 Sacramento Phoenix, which I think it will be,
Yeah.
then that's also a coin toss. So,
Yeah.
couple coin toss games in the play-in.
Yeah.
I expect them to lose one of those.
Yeah. But I mean, like, you just got to win 2 in a row. I mean, 5% chance to win 2 games in a row is tough.
That is tough. 5% chance to win 2 games in a row. Yeah, that is pretty tough. I'll give
Yeah,
them.
that's
Yeah, you're right. So, but maybe like closer to 20%.
20. Yeah. It's
20%
still
might be
low.
it is still low, but yeah.
Yeah, 39 games should maintain you at ninth or 10th seed. I mean, Phoenix got to go
Yeah.
like
I think you guys will still be in the play-in because I think Dallas just doesn't have enough.
yeah. It's going to be
Yeah,
tight though at the end for sure.
but there definitely has to be some changes. Maybe I don't know what Sabonis' status is. Is he coming back anytime soon?
Yeah, I mean, I thought he was going
No.
to play today, but I think he should be coming soon. I don't know about tomorrow, but hopefully after that. But it is a
Yeah,
big game tomorrow, so maybe they said, "Hey, like just play tomorrow instead."
that is true. Tomorrow is a bigger game when you
Yeah.
look at the standing. So maybe they are saving him for that game because he's probably not ready to play back to backs.
I guess since we're just talking standings, we've done it a lot recently, but let's just to do quick check here. Do you think Houston drops down to 7?
Houston, yeah, I think Houston. Honestly, the Lakers right now not looking good for us. So
Yeah,
I don't think we'll drop to 7 though. It's between the Grizzlies are second now, so
yeah,
man. So it would have to be Houston, I think. Yeah.
Dang, everyone's it's
Houston or
just switching
LA.
around. Like
Everyone,
it's just
yeah, two through five is essentially tied.
yeah.
Crazy.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, I think Warriors and Wolves could get 5 and 6,
I agree. I think the Warriors and Wolves will get 5 and 6.
and yeah, Houston can drop down, Lakers can drop down. Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
Lakers have to be careful. I think the Lakers can definitely drop down, especially with the schedule coming up. So
oh
6 games in 8 days. Yeah, not looking too good without LeBron. I mean, I don't know if you saw the game today, but Luka tried to pretty much do everything, scored 45 points. Austin Reeves had 28, and they still got blown out. So I don't think there's enough support for the Lakers. So actually, the Lakers are in a dangerous spot. So with that
yeah,
schedule coming up,
but 5 game difference is a lot to like drop down to 7. I mean, or they're at 3.5 games, but I just look at the loss column.
yeah, look at the loss
Um,
column with 14 games. That's true. That's true.
five
14,
games is a
15
lot.
games left.
They're not that bad, but I mean, I don't know.
So
You
they
never
just pretty
know.
much, I think those teams pretty much just, if they maintain a 500,
Yeah,
so they just have to maintain the 500 schedule the rest of the way and they'll be good. But
yeah,
man, Minnesota looks good.
yeah. They're definitely. I mean, beating Denver yesterday in Denver was crazy.
Yeah. They're starting to pick up momentum.
Yeah,
They're a
so I
dangerous
mean,
team.
we'll see. I mean, I mean, I agree with you. Kings will probably play Phoenix in the first game, and then probably either the Clippers or Minnesota slash Houston. One of the, I think those
Yeah.
are the options. And
Pull up the strength of schedule or this.
yeah, let me
You have
open that
that.
up
That
here.
would be good to look at again.
I think
But
Kings
yeah, I
still
think I
have.
think going back to the Kings, those Nuggets and Clippers losses were huge.
Yeah,
Those were heartbreakers. That's 2 games right there. So yeah, those
damn,
were
the
like some
freaking
soul crushing losses.
Sacramento still second. Lakers have a very hard schedule. Clippers have a tough
Lakers
schedule.
have a very hard schedule. Sacramento
Yeah,
second, yeah.
Lakers could honestly go down to
They
6, man. I
can.
mean,
Look at the schedule. It's
yeah,
especially without LeBron coming back, and I think
I
LeBron's coming
mean,
back after the Denver game probably in a week
yeah,
and a half or something.
it could happen. It could
That would
happen.
be that would be crazy if the Lakers fall to 7. Then
Yeah.
we're probably looking at Lakers Denver maybe first round or a repeat of a couple years ago, Lakers Memphis, where I think the Lakers
Yeah.
were the 7 seed back then too, and they ended up winning the series.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Anything. It's just gonna be hard to predict the standings and stuff right now. It's just every day there's flip flopping and stuff. So,
Yeah, yeah, it's hard. It's hard to predict the standings.
but I guess we should just get to it. Let's get to where should Durant go? Where should he go? Where does he want to go? According to reports, Suns are trying to get 3 first round picks and like a young player for Durant. What teams are we looking at, Naf, for who's in contention at least?
Yeah, yeah. So Durant, I think that there's really a handful of teams that are gonna get him or target
Mhm,
him this summer. I would say a couple Texas teams are at the top of the list, Dallas and
mhm.
Houston. Depending on how Houston looks in the
Yeah,
playoffs, they might crash out first round. They might get swept. I think that would put some urgency into making a deal done for Durant because this year they said they wanted to see how the team looks. That's why they didn't really go for Butler or De'Aaron Fox too. They're in the running for
yeah,
De'Aaron Fox. So Houston is definitely a destination. And then Dallas, Dallas has their own has their own problems going on right now. But with
yeah,
Kyrie and KD and AD, I think that would be I mean, they're all both near the end of their and closer towards the end of their careers, but maybe they could get one last run in with them, and then a couple of sleepers. New York Knicks, I think
uh-huh,
Durant actually almost went there when
yeah,
he went to Brooklyn. He should
yeah,
have went to New York. I don't know why. That is one of his worst decisions, and
yeah,
he's made a lot of bad decisions. But I never understood why he went to Brooklyn instead of New York, even though New York did have a bad rap with James Dolan before they
yeah.
did start winning games. So I think the Knicks are in play, and then a couple other teams, maybe the Miami Heat. Miami Heat usually always look to trade for a superstar or get a superstar. So yeah, I don't know. Are there any other teams you could think of? Maybe.
Did you mention the Thunder?
I did not. That would be very interesting.
That bring him back to OKC. Anything is possible. I don't know. I'm just throwing out names here. So
Do you
you
think
named list out you got Knicks, Dallas, Miami. Who else
New
you
York
said?
Knicks,
New
Dallas,
York
and
Knicks.
Houston?
What about? Did we say the Grizzlies? I know he didn't want to go there, but I guess yeah. I guess
Yeah, he
that's
didn't
not
want
on
to
the
go
table.
there, so I don't know why his mind would change in 6 months
Yeah.
unless he really has no other options.
Yeah, I think those are the ones. Did we? And you said, did you say Spurs yet?
I did not say San
All
Antonio.
right, Spurs is the another one, the last one. I
Spurs would
think.
be
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah,
Wemby, Fox, and KD.
yeah,
That would be
um,
interesting. The problem is, yeah. So I don't know because he would probably kind of control his own destiny because I think he has one more year left on his contract,
yeah,
so he could sort of decide which team he wants to go to since he can sign long term with them. He's not going to go to a team he can't sign for
right.
2 3 more years for or give him the most money. So that's also in play. And KD is a hard guy to predict. So
Yeah. All right, so let me think about this. I'm gonna put here. I gotta try to see if I can put this in the captions here. I'm
yeah,
gonna write them down. Let's just write them down. I'm gonna write them down. Knicks, Thunder.
Dallas,
All right, hold on. Durant to Knicks, Dallas, Thunder, and we said Spurs
Spurs,
and
OKC,
Miami, and that's five teams. Oh, and Houston. All right, those are the six. I just want to get it on the screen here,
so those
uh,
are the six teams.
just to remind us. Um, okay, so first one I want to take off. I don't think he wants to go to Dallas anymore with the Kyrie out for the year. What do you think about that? Just taking those guys out.
Oh, Flores is saying KD's going to Dallas.
Yeah, opposite of what he's saying.
Oh, you're
Um,
zagging on Flores' prediction, man.
yeah, I don't know. I don't think he
I
wants to
actually
go
think
there.
Dallas would. Oh man, with the way they treated Luca, that might
Rub him the wrong
also
way.
yeah rub him the wrong way. KD is a sensitive guy, so
Yeah.
we could go ahead cross off Dallas.
Okay, okay. Um, now let's see here. I'm looking at the San Antonio Spurs. They got a lot of big contracts, um, and
Well, the San
I think
Antonio
they can.
Spurs might be a good one because they got a lot of young pieces.
Yeah. I'm taking off Dallas. So now we got it to five teams. Dallas, or sorry, San Antonio is an option. They got a lot of picks. They got like a Devin Vassell type player here that's like 30 million. I'm just gonna share a screen here.
Oh, there we
Uh,
go. Yeah, I was gonna say fire up that trade machine, man. Otherwise, I
we'll
was gonna
do,
have to fire it up.
uh, yeah,
Okay,
so I mean,
so
maybe like a Vassell, a Barnes, and a couple picks. Nothing. I
well,
don't think.
Barnes would be an expiring, so
No, you're right.
maybe that would be a good deal. Maybe they'll take him back. So Keldon Johnson, Vassell, and maybe one first round pick.
Uh, let's see. You're saying Vassell. Oh, Keldon Johnson. I put on accident.
You
How
already
much?
put Keldon Johnson, yeah, or maybe
Uh,
Vassell and two first round picks because
yeah,
they
if we
do have
do
some good
Vassell,
picks.
and then let's say a 2026 for the Hawks pick, and a 2027, or they have to do
2029 or
yeah,
2028. Sorry.
yeah, something like this. And am I close here? 47. Has to be 4 million more, but let's just try it and see what happens.
Let's just try it.
Oh, we got
Oh,
it.
okay. There we go.
There it is on the
There
fly
it is.
here.
26, 28 first rounder. Harrison Barnes and Devin Vassell for KD.
You're not getting this type of on the spot trade analysis this
That's why
quickly on any
you're
other
not just an
stream.
NBA guru, man. You're the trade guru. You gotta change your name, bro.
Trade
You're now the
machine, yeah.
trade guru. The question is,
Uh,
San Antonio would have to do that, right? Maybe the
that's
first round. I guess it would be swap rights though.
Yeah, that's a
Definitely.
tough. I mean, Barnes is a nothing. Vassell, I don't think he's as high as they were as before.
Well, the players I'm not worried about. It's a
Yeah,
swap. So at that the Boston swap will probably not be a high pick. That probably
yeah,
won't end up,
right.
happening. But the Atlanta swap maybe. Isn't that the pick that you wanted Sacramento to get?
Yeah, yeah.
The 2026
I
Atlanta
wish,
pick,
man. Yeah.
which I have no idea how they ended up keeping in that deal, but
All right. So I mean, San Antonio with Victor Fox. I mean, Victor wants to win now,
it
so
would
I
be
could see a
Fox.
little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be Fox, and then yeah, I don't know who would be starting at the two. Oh, maybe Castle,
Let
and
me
then Castle at
get
the
him.
two, and then Durant, and then Wemby,
And then all right. So
and
that's an
then
option. That's a big
Keldon
option, I
Johnson.
think.
Yeah, that's a good deal. That's a good deal.
If we go to the next team here, we go to the New York Knicks.
This is
They don't
interesting.
have any picks.
They don't have
Let's
any
see.
picks
I mean, let's see
protected.
here. I guess
They have
I
some
thought they
picks.
got.
They,
Yeah,
they could protect that. They could send the 2026 first and protect it.
yeah. I guess they have a 2026 one that would have to go to the Suns. Um,
Yeah,
they
and
have
then probably
Washington's pick.
yeah. I guess they have Washington's pick, but it's protected
No, it's
1 through 10.
protected.
So
So
that probably isn't gonna.
yeah, they're not getting that.
That's not gonna.
Oh yeah, they have
Been
maybe a 2030 or something.
26, yeah, 2030. Well, maybe not pick. Well, what players would we send back though? Mikal Bridges
Uh,
back to Phoenix. Get that
um,
game winner yesterday.
oh
He had a
yeah,
he
that
had a
was
great game yesterday.
got a double bang from Mike Breen.
Yeah, and I'm not even a Mikal Bridges fan, but he was good yesterday.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough with the Knicks. You're gonna have to get rid of like Josh Hart, Mitchell Robinson, and like
Probably Josh Hart, yeah, because that would
I
make
don't I don't see it with their contracts,
you don't
man.
see you don't yeah, because
Yeah,
you would have to get to around 50 million.
yeah, and that's
I think it would have to be like
let's
Mikal Bridges, to be honest.
yeah, and I'd rather keep McHale
You'd
than
rather have
Durant.
Mikal than KD?
Yeah.
Really? Like you
Well, I mean,
wouldn't do like
you have
a
to
straight
trade
swap?
McHale and you have to trade McHale and Josh Hart
Oh,
and
bro.
like
Okay.
Mitchell. So it's like
Well, you didn't. I thought you were just talking about straight
straight
swap.
up. No, no. Let's see. I was at 55, something like this. Oh, I got to fail on this
Oh, you
one.
gotta fail. You failed this one. 1 for 2. 1 for 2, man.
Anyway, but yeah, the point is that it'd be a lot of
Well, you didn't put
contracts.
KD. You didn't put. You
Oh
got to
yeah,
check KD off. That's why it failed.
yeah.
Man, after I called you the trade guru,
I know this is
you're
live on the
sending.
spot here.
Go ahead. Yeah, mark KD. Let's see if it works now.
Dang, 4.5
That's a
million.
good deal. That's a
Anyway, yeah, I don't
Anyways,
know.
the Knicks
We're close.
probably are. It's probably too hard for the Knicks. Looks like.
Yeah. So I'll cross. I'm gonna cross the Knicks out here, and then we got the Thunder. The Thunder. I mean, it's gonna be tough for them I think salary wise, it'll be tough as well.
Yeah, because a lot of their guys are still on
Yeah, like
smaller
rookie deals.
contracts.
You'd have to get a Harkenstein. I think they like him too much, and like Dort.
Hartenstein, you would give up Hartenstein.
You got to get You got to get to 50 million somehow.
You would have to give up Hartenstein.
Yeah, you have to.
Maybe Dortz, Lou Dortz.
And I don't think it's worth it for the Thunder to do it.
Well, I think maybe yeah, because unless you include Phoenix, include some other players, but they don't have much.
Yeah.
And also the Thunder, if they win, then if they win it
Yeah.
all, then they're not gonna pursue KD, and KD's not gonna want to go on a team that won the ship,
Yeah.
won the championship. He's already
Yes.
got enough flack for that.
Yeah, I don't see it with the Thunder. I think they're gonna want to keep these guys.
What about the
Uh,
Texas team, the other Texas teams?
let's see. Just want to throw some love here. Flores, not enough ball to go around. I mean, I think it's fine. I
I
think they
think
can make it work.
I think they can make it work.
Yeah, I think Victor is not too much of a ball hog. I mean, Fox is a little bit, but like KD is just like a
Fox and
throwing the
KD are a
ball.
little ball dominant, but they can
Yeah,
also Fox can also create, and KD
yeah.
can also catch and shoot.
So I'm gonna take the Thunder off here.
Yeah,
All
go
right.
ahead, take the Thunder off.
San Antonio. Now let's go to Miami
Maybe San
here.
Antonio. Okay, so let's see Miami. Miami.
Miami, you're going.
Miami's untouchables are probably Bam and Tyler Hero.
Yeah, you want to build around. All right, so you got Wiggins. That's got to be
Okay,
one, right?
send him over.
Terry, scary Terry.
30 years old. Maybe Duncan Robinson in a pick.
Oh, so keep Terry, and you say
Oh no, but I don't know if the Suns would. I think the Suns. Well, the thing is, the Suns would probably want picks.
I
Maybe
think
Davion Mitchell and young players. I think because they would probably blow it up.
yeah. Yeah, we'll give him this, and we'll give him Duncan Robinson. What is that? 52 million. Oh, that's right on the money. And then
Perfect.
if we,
But you're not including picks.
yeah, we'll include some picks here. They got the Golden State one from the Butler trade, but maybe they'll keep that one. They'll trade their
No,
26 one and the 28 one,
26 and a 28 one. Yeah, let's see how that one looks.
and they get Davion. I mean, it's not terrible,
This
but
might be a good deal.
why are we failing?
Probably the
All
apron.
right, yeah,
It's probably the apron that's making it hard. But still, I mean, I'm sure they could work around something like
yeah, it's pretty close.
structured around this deal. I mean, they
That's not
get
bad.
Andrew Wiggins. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to really get the
KD peed
value.
on himself after all these trades.
All right,
All right, and then what's
let's
the
go
last one here? The Rockets.
Houston.
That might be one of the most realistic ones
I think Houston is for sure, and San Antonio.
because Fred VanVleet is an automatic one
Fred
to
VanVleet
go.
would be an expiring. Yeah, he would be in it.
One young player, maybe like
Didn't
Cam.
Jalen Green just sign a new deal? Probably kicks in next year, I think.
Yeah. Man, where's Cam Whitmore? Man, they have so many young players. Wow.
Oh, Cam Whitmore's. I like Cam Whitmore.
They gotta get one piece and then a $10 million or a $12 million one, maybe like a Steven Adams. Throw this guy there, and now we need 7 million from the Suns. Give them like
Maybe just throwing some filler like Cody Martin would be an expiring just to make the trade work out, and then they buy him out or something.
Couple picks here. We'll go 27.
Yeah,
And the Brooklyn one, and then the 29, I guess.
27 Brooklyn pick.
Yeah.
They could give Phoenix back their picks, right?
Yeah.
Is that right? They have Phoenix.
Man, what? They keep.
Man, you're shooting like 1 for 5. You're shooting like Malik Monk tonight, bro.
That's tough. That is absolutely tough. It's because plus 3 players, plus 2 players, 59, 54. Man, it's so close. I'm missing something here.
Yeah, let's see. What's 15? Is it the apron? Oh, you're under
It's just the
allowable
apron.
net income.
It's tough when these aprons, like when the apron, it's got to be like almost exact
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah,
So
exactly. It's tough to get a perfect trade, but I mean, these are just concepts on the fly.
yeah.
So this is like what it would look like.
But
But why don't you try Dallas anyway? Let's give Dallas a shot. Last one.
Okay.
Why not? Let's not rule them out.
Man, their contracts, it's gonna be tough. You got to get Clay, PJ, and Gafford or something, and that's still not enough.
Yeah,
That's
that's tough
30,
for their contracts, I guess.
43, and Caleb. You got to do 4. Yeah, it's not happening with Dallas.
Yeah. Unless they trade, yeah, that would be tough.
So the last after all of them, it looks like it'll be
San Antonio, right? Probably the
San
only one that,
Antonio,
or
Houston, and Miami. Those are the 3.
San Antonio, Houston, Miami, right? Yeah, those are the 3. We've narrowed it down to 3. You heard it here first on the NBA Guru Show. KD is going to San Antonio, Miami, or Houston.
That's the only way. Those are the only 3 options that really realistically can go. So
I
book
mean,
it.
yeah,
Hey, I think this has to be a lock. I got to put it on the board. I got to write this down.
What's a lock? Who you going with?
I mean, it's I mean, it's a light lock, I guess, but one of those teams he's going to if he's leaving Phoenix.
Man, I just feel like Dallas can still
you
make
really
something
think
work.
Dallas?
I know. I mean, we didn't make it work, but you know the NBA. There's always trades. There's always movable parts. If they want to make something work, they'll make it work. And also, like KD, where does he want to go?
Yeah, but I mean, like you said though, like rubbing off KD like that, or for the Doncic trade, and the contracts just don't make sense. I mean,
Yeah,
it's just they just don't. It's tough. They got to get rid of 4 players.
yeah, that's true. And then I would have liked them to see him in New York Knicks, but then that might not be a good fit with Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, yeah. It's just those
It's not
contracts are
really.
tough
You didn't
too.
want to give up Josh Harden, Mikel,
Can
so that
people
would
see
be tough.
this? Durant
Durant
to the
to
Spurs,
Spurs,
Miami,
Miami,
Houston.
Houston, lock it in.
Lock it in. I'll put it on the board. Put it on the board here.
What about Sacramento, man?
If
You guys love your old aging superstars.
they want Zach LaVine, sure, we'll trade Zach LaVine for Durant
Zach
straight up.
LaVine, DeRozan. You guys can make the salaries work.
Appreciate everyone following us, watching us, supporting us. If you guys want to do that like button, subscribe, all of that stuff, that'd be great. Just doing NBA topics here, Kings topics. Anyone got some last second questions? Keeping the show short tonight since it's a late Thursday, but appreciate everyone coming out today.
Thank you guys, and sorry about the Kings loss. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow we
Yeah.
won't have a show, but we'll definitely be watching. So we'll see. We'll see how the Kings do tomorrow. Hopefully, much better than tonight.
Yeah, follow. Make sure you guys subscribe so you guys can follow us when we're gonna have shows. We'll try to do one maybe on Sunday or Monday. So just keep an eye out for
Yeah.
that to kind of recap the weekend games and stuff. And yeah, it'd be we got a trade from Flores,
Oh,
Zion for
he
Sabonis
does.
straight up.
Nah, he's Joe. He said that before. I think he's just messing.
That guy
Zion for
loves
Sabonis,
Zion.
straight up. I'm telling you, man. Zion's a good player to target. I don't know if the
I know.
Kings would. I think the Kings should, like I was saying, like we did before. I think the Kings should go for him,
Yeah,
but I don't
I
know if
wouldn't
they
mind.
would.
I just don't know what they would want. Like you want
Yeah, I don't
DeMar
know what you
DeRozan
would
or
give up.
Zach LaVine?
And then who would you be surrounding him with? So that's another question.
Yeah, and you gotta have some spacing for him
You
too.
got some spacing, exactly. You got to surround the right guys around him.
Yeah, it's tough. But yeah, I think on that note, we'll end it on that. And appreciate everyone coming out. Thanks for supporting, like, subscribe, and see you guys next time on the NBA Guru Show.
Yes,
Take care,
sir.
guys.
Thanks, guys.